Hello, my friends. Welcome to our last live broadcast. We have our second session of boot camp tonight at 9. So, for those of you that are in boot camp, if any of you have any questions, anything you want me to look at, please pop it in the chat window. Let me unmute Debbie for a minute.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Debbie. So you like my new chat, Max GPT?
Yes, I saw that yesterday. I said, that's brilliant.
Well,
And,
you
and
know, in going through it, I mean, I really gave ChatGPT a shot, and there were certain things about it that I really liked. But, for the average person, um, when you hand them something that's perfect and you're asking an artificial intelligence to help them with it, it just kept messing things up. So you're going to see it tonight in boot camp when we start talking about connecting with people. There are typical, predictable questions that people ask. And so we're giving everybody, and we've been doing this for years, we've been giving everybody the answer that they need. So, it just made a lot of sense. And when I was talking to, you know, uh, 3 or 4 people whose opinions I respect, and they've been following my stuff for years, they agreed. So we're stripping out all of the references to ChatGPT. In fact, I even wrote a little document about it that we're going to basically give to everybody, because the social networks, they don't like those robots. And,
no.
LinkedIn and Facebook have rules against it, and you try using it. And I think in the December boot camp, I had 6 people that couldn't get back on LinkedIn because they'd used them. And so here we are. And, between the holidays and there's just so many things that you can do in January that are very, very unique. Like, wishing someone a happy new year, talking about New Year's resolutions and all that kind of stuff that just, kind of make it unique. And, reports are starting to come in from folks that, are applying this stuff. Carl is here. He's now a executive director 5. It took him, I think it said 15 or 16 months to get there. But now he's got a nice check coming in every month, and he's having a blast. And everybody, it doesn't matter what company you're in, you just keep reaching out to people. You're planting a garden, and why not have fun while you're doing the same thing? So tonight's boot camp is gonna be a lot different than the normal boot camps that we do. And I've been talking about it for what, 3 months, 4 months, um, about shifting, where is it, things around. And so in our January boot camp, we're streamlining some things. You all have access to the December boot camp sessions so that you can get a head start on things. Let's see, did they ever get this thing loaded? Nope, not yet. Maybe they got this one loaded. Yeah. So the whole thing Wait a minute, what is this? Looks like they may have loaded up the wrong one.
Yeah, October.
Yeah, better. But again, everything that we're doing is different layouts, different formats to make it as easy as possible for all of you to learn this stuff. In fact, I'm still in the process of figuring out where they're putting stuff. I mean, I just pay the bills and create the stuff, but I have a real fine group of technical people that go through and analyze it. They come, and I have no ego when it comes to this stuff. So somebody tells me this doesn't make sense or you need to do it a little differently. Hey, I'm all for it. I learn as much during these boot camps as my students do. In fact, I was working with somebody earlier today, and don't you know, LinkedIn is reformatting things. Uh, when I logged into her account today, it was different, and the screens were different. They're moving stuff around. It happens every year, and a lot of people ask me why. Why are Facebook and LinkedIn, making all these changes? And aside from the fact that they want to keep it interesting for all of you, there's another reason. And for those of you that know about SEO, search engine optimization. So the idea behind search engine optimization is you trick Google, you trick all the different search engines, so that when people log in and they're looking for a particular thing, what happens is what comes up, your profile comes up, or your website comes up, or let's see, where am I? Ooh, what am I looking for? Ah, here it is. So what happens is you're basically tricking Google. So when people go in here and they're looking for something, these SEO experts charge a lot of money so that you can be on the first page of the search results. And what they're doing is they're tricking Google, they're tricking all the search engines. They load pages up with keywords so that you're first. And what happens with LinkedIn, all right, is that people that have great skills in education create these robots. They're automated systems, and they know where everything is. I mean, these are all little blocks, and each block does something. If I click on this, something happens. If I click on this, something happens. So they write these elaborate programs that can go into LinkedIn and pull up information. They can come up here and do a type in a word. They can pull up all kinds of stuff. And so what the search engines do is the same thing that LinkedIn does, same thing that Facebook does. On a regular basis, they move things around. If for no other reason, aside from the fact that they want to drive you crazy, they move things around, and they're subtle. But because they're different, these robots don't work. And so we all have to get used to you know what you're doing things. I'll give you a classic example. We go up here and let's do a search for salespeople. And if we click on people, and let's bring up a profile. Now, no, I mean, this is so subtle, but notice the connect button. All right, the connect button here has this little image of a person versus what you see over here. So why are they doing that? What's the purpose? The purpose is it defeats the robot. Subtle little things. Over here, we're looking to connect with people. We don't just have a connect button. We have a figure here. So that's what they do. Subtle little things that diffuse the effectiveness of these robots, but they still do it. They still do it. And of course, they're always adding new elements. They're always adding new features. What I just saw with your network and what I saw with celebrations, all of the things that they're doing, they're moving things around. And what are these? These are all opportunities to talk to people. So here's somebody I connected with 12 years ago. We've never talked. Most of you are going to find 25% of the people that you're connected to, you've never talked to. And that's why in boot camp tonight, we're going to emphasize new ways to connect with people or new ways to reconnect with people. And let me see. I am not going to be reviewing conversations now. As a matter of fact, today is the last day that anybody is going to be able to register for this boot camp. We're shutting registration down. So if you haven't registered yet, you still have until midnight tonight to do it. I will be back tonight at 9 o'clock. Tomorrow, we're going to unleash a whole new series of information that's going to help all of you grow your business faster. So until next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless.